Hi students. If you have not had a class with me, you probably aren't used to downloading a project framework and getting it working inside your clip. So I just wanted to run through it real quick. I'll also say a couple words about what are in the framework. So here's your assignment. You'll notice cipher blank template.zip. So why don't you go ahead and select that and download it. Then you want to open the folder where it downloaded to. That should be your downloads folder. And you see it there, cipher blank template.zip. Copy it, and you're going to want to paste that zip file inside your workspace folder. If you don't know, a zip file is a compressed file that has a whole lot of other files inside it. So even though it looks like a folder and you can double click on it sort of like it's a folder, that's bad. Don't do that. Treat it like it's a single compressed file and you got to uncompress it to do anything with it. Alright, so my workspace is in D drive, David, Java Workspaces, APCS 2016 examples. So I'll go ahead and paste my zip file in there. You can right click and say extract all, and I will extract it here. Alright, so far so good. So remember the name cipher blank template because that folder name has to be your project name when you create the project. So here I am. Make sure that your workspace folder is in the right spot. So here's David, Java Workspaces, APS 16 examples. Oops. Even though you pasted the folder in there, it won't show up in your Package Explorer because you haven't actually added it to Eclipse yet. So why don't you go to File, New, Java Project, and now you have to type that exact folder name. I forget what it is, so let's look at it. Cipher blank template. Cipher blank template. And if it's worked, you should see the wizard will automatically configure the JRE down here. If you don't see that, then something's gone wrong and you got to go back. So here is the project. Cipher test, this is the JUnit tests that I've set up for you to use on your own methods. It doesn't seem like it's working, and the reason why is probably because JUnit isn't in our build path. So if you select the top level project, cipher blank template, and go to properties, and Java build path, and libraries, you can say add library, and JUnit will be there, and then click through, and that should fix the problem. Great. Okay, so what do we have in here? We've got cipher.java. This is where you're going to be creating your homeworks. So I've already got an alphabet string and a simple alphabet string so that you can choose what alphabet you're going to use to encode. Alphabet contains all kinds of characters, and simple alphabet contains fewer. And then default alphabet is our variable that we're going to use for our default. So right now, the full alphabet is our default alphabet. Now I've got a bunch of empty static methods here. So I've got rotation cipher encrypt, and I've got rotation cipher decrypt. So this is part of your homework. This is exactly what we described in class. The rotation cipher is the Caesar cipher. And here I've got a Java doc style comment, which explains what all the bits are. And all the things that you need are here. So you've got the plain text that you're going to be encoding. You have the shift amount, which could be positive or negative. And you've got the alphabet string, which is what you need in order to look up like what index a particular letter is, and so on. So really just follow the work that we did in class for these. You'll notice further down there's something called the Visionaire cipher. Well, we haven't talked about that one yet, so don't worry about that one. I also said in the homework that I wanted you to do the general substitution cipher, so you should go ahead and add methods in here for the general substitution cipher. Alright, so cipher test, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can run cipher test, just like we did before when you were writing your own unit tests. Right now I'm failing all of the unit tests, but you can see what's happening. I've got the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dogs, and if your rotation cipher encrypt works properly, this is what it should encrypt as. So this is just a way to make sure that you're testing your things right. If you write something and it's failing the tests for some reason, don't freak out. As with other homeworks, we're going to talk about these in class, so give your best effort. If you want to actually see what's going on here in tester, we've got Nima's pants are on fire, and you can run your rotation cipher encrypt on that and then see what it outputs. So you can just sort of spot check your own methods. Okay, good luck.